to the Nate Fisherman Show. And tonight, we got some night fishing going on. And we out here on the Schuylkill Banks. Along here, we got a high tide. The water is about, I'll say, 6 to 6.5 feet high right now. It's going slow but steady. And right now, I hear a lot of carp jumping out there, which we're not shopping for carp tonight. We're looking for big caddies. And right now, we're using Jules rod. And Jules rod hasn't had much action lately, I'll tell you that much. So we're trying to get Jules to get some big ones today, because Jules is actually the only rod that can pull those big boys out of that water, because she's loaded with 30-pound line test with a 50-pound line leader on there with a big circle hook size 4/0, and it don't get no heavier than that. So we're gonna see what we can catch off the old hot dog. Let's get right to it. Like we got a hit. Let's see. Feel like a nice size one. Catfish. Here we go, y'all. So biggin. That's what we come out here for, y'all. For biggins. Yeah, it's a nice size fella right here too. He on that circle hook, you can't get off of it. And they on that circle hook, they can't get off of it. We come out here for the big boy. It's a flopper too. Yes sir. Looked like we had a number 2 on, but it got away. So we're gonna see if we can go back in there and grab it out of there. I can say about channel catfish is that sometimes they can be finicky eaters as well. Sometimes they'll go for the live bait, sometimes they'll go for cut bait, and sometimes they'll even go for the worm. But right now, with the hot dog dip and raspberry jello mix, is the best thing that ever happened to me when it come to catfishing, because it's like a instantaneous thing. They'll, as soon as you throw it out there, they smell it and they come running and they snatch it right on up. And as a result, we reeled one in, and we're looking for number 2, y'all. The time is moving, the morning is moving as well, so we're gonna see if we can get us another one before we depart from here. But we're still waiting for number 2 to come by. We had a little nibble earlier, and it must have got off the hook, or the hook didn't set all the way in his mouth, so it took the bait and ran off with it. So we're looking to see if we can capture that thing now. Hopefully it comes back to us off the chicken breast. The thing about catfishing is that you have to put in the time. If you don't put in the time, you're not going to catch anything. Some people used to just casting out and automatically they'll get a hit, but it's not always like that when you're looking for the big dogs. When you're searching for the big dogs, it takes a lot of patience and a lot of time. At times, if you don't have the time, don't go fishing, because you're going to spend some time on the water. Alright, y'all, back. We didn't get a second bite, so we're gonna call it a night. We got one nice slab, and the time is moving and it's getting late, so it's time to go home and get some sleep. And it was a quick fix. You know, we came out to see what baits really worked and what baits didn't, and we got a few nibbles off of the chicken breast, but we got our main hit off of the hot dog. And the hot dog works wonders, people. Remember, take a pack of hot dogs with a pack of Jello mix, you mix it together, and let me tell you, let it sit for at least an hour or 2, or overnight if you can, and go and use it the next day. Those catfish should be jumping on it left and right. But we're gonna call it a night. We had our quick fix for the day, and until next time, stay safe. I'll see you guys on the water.